Two-point question for you.
Okay.
As far as the growth, and we moved here 4.5 years ago from northern Collin County, and as far as the growth of the Forney area, do you know the numbers that are within the city limits as far as the population, and the numbers outside the city limits for those like myself that have a Forney address? Part number one.
We're right at 20,000. The stats, isn't that right, Joe? Dan? Right at 20,000.
Is that total or just
Inside the city limits. Okay. The outlying area is about 47,000 right now. And when I say outlying, it's a 5-mile radius from the center of Forney. You draw a circle around it, about 47,000 people.
Part two is I've been a little disappointed. I don't know how you can change this without having to change the charter, but unless I run for school board, I have no way of serving on B&Z or any other commission within the city because I live in the county. I'm in Devonshire. I'm a customer of High Point Water, but we're in Devonshire and there's a lot of growth out there, and we have no way of serving because we're not within the city limits. Is there a possibility of looking to change that with the population being so much higher outside the city limits properly?
Yeah, that's a good question. A lot of people do get confused too. That, you know, first of all, I always like to explain myself that I don't care if you live in Devonshire, Windmill Farms, Grandview, wherever you live, we look at you as Forney, okay? But yes, you don't live in the city limits. How can you get involved or whatever? The issue is that our charter, of course, doesn't allow for anyone outside the city limits to serve on the boards. Okay? For the Devonshire, which I think would be a great asset to the community, would ever become inside the city of Forney, is a two-part question because number one, you're not in Forney's ETJ. You're in Dallas ETJ. So that makes it extremely impossible. If you were in Forney's ETJ, Extra-territorial Juurisdiction, those that don't know what we have a city limits, and then we have a ETJ that is like a circle drawn around the city that we can annex into or acquire them into the community. A community like Devonshire is a freshwater or mud district, which one is mud district. So it's a utility district. So what they did, they went out and sold bonds. The developer went out and sold bonds to provide the services in that community. Where it makes it extremely difficult for a municipality to take over that development is we would have to pay those bonds off. And some of the developments have an extremely large debt load that it's just not feasible for us to do that. So you're in a two-part difficult position as far as being actually
right. That's why I was
within
wondering
the city
if y'all looked at the possibility of changing the charter to allow somebody that's, say, keeping within the school district, because if we're in the school district and then let us change the charter as long as we're part of that, even though we're outside the limits, to be able to serve on the board.
Well, and of course you could serve on a water board in your district. You could serve on, you could run for a county commissioner spot. You could serve on there's other areas outside of just Forney that you could serve on.
Right.